Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to, well, the first weapon guide in a long time. Today we're covering, I believe 2 weapons, I think. Yeah. 2 secret weapons today. We're going to swap this out for this, swap this out for this. And these 2 weapons we're covering today can only drop from secret bosses in this DLC. I'll explain how to farm them. But I'm not going to farm them because one's going to take many hours to farm, the other I can't even kill right now. So, the first weapon we're going to cover today is the Wild Ass Chopper. It's just known as a chopper. It's a banded assault rifle that comes in every element. And I guess I'll show how it fires. Yep. Oh, stop. I forgot about this. This weapon uses all your assault rifle ammo in the mag at once, with increasing fire rate. You pull the trigger once, you will not stop shooting. No matter how much you try, you have to either melee, drop the weapon, or swap to something else. As to how to get it, I'm going to go over here, maybe showcase it just a tiny bit. Yeah, I'll showcase it a tiny bit. But like, even Axton and Queen cannot get all of the, like, they can never fill this thing's mag. Wait, I'm reloading. How am I reloading? Hold up. Should have been reloading. But in order to get this weapon, I think it's over here, right? Is that actually like a drifter? No, wetland. I should have just started this DLC and now I can't find it. There is one out here somewhere. What you're looking for is... Jeez. Looking for an iridium burner. It's essentially a fireplace where you can put iridium in. There's... I'll put the number of how many there are on screen and maybe their location. But once you activate all of them, you will spawn a unique drifter right around here called Dexidius. Dexidius is a drifter that you have to land critical hits on to deal damage to. So I can imagine this is a way taller drifter basically, with more spots on it. Upon killing Dexidius, you could spawn it, you could get the chopper, you might not. But enough of that. It's an okay assault rifle, but no one can ever really satisfy his ammo consumption, except for maybe Salvador with ammo regen. But that's, you know, just the way it works. It's a really good assault rifle. It can come in every element. Do I recommend it? If you want a bandit build, maybe. But next up is the Twister. Now, I did say I was going to give myself the perfect versions of these guns through the Gib data, because I was not going to farm these sources. But the Twister, the Jacob shotgun does shock damage. In fact, it's the only Jacob shotgun I believe in this game that actually does an element. The way it works is it fires a tornado that does damage, and that damage can, well, that bullet that I'm firing, that tornado, does go through enemies, so it can work with board, but it also sort of allows gauge to bore. But in order to get it, I kind of just shown. You need to get a witch doctor, you need to get a badass witch doctor to level up a savage all the way up from normal savage to badass savage to super badass savage to ultimate badass savage, and it finally culminated in the savage becoming a unique enemy known as Undomed Ark, who is basically going to reflect all your bullets and is a pain in the ass to kill. Yeah, I said it. It's an annoying boss fight. Do I recommend farming it? If you want the satisfaction of killing Undomed Ark and getting it, sure. But if you want to get the perfect version, just use the Gib save editor if you're on PC. If you're on console, you're going to have to find someone that knows how to do it, or learn to, like, you're going to have to find someone that knows how to get PC characters on the console, or you're going to have to get a console, like, you're going to have to get someone to learn how to mod on console, or you become the person that learns how to mod on console. And all three of those ways are annoying. Because if you find a mod on console, they're probably just going to give you fake guns that just one-shot everything. Like, they probably won't even give you a regular Twister. They'll probably give you a modded one that just one-shots everything. If you learn a mod, it's too tempting when you learn how to use the Give Save Editor to start trying and make a custom gun. And I did say before about this weapon in the last play that I'm not exactly the biggest fan of it. I think it's okay, but you can see what I'm doing. I don't even know how that shot landed. I think the projectiles just travel way too slow, so I'm not a big fan of it. Basically, when I fire it, an enemy's going to kill me and just dodge the bullet. That's usually how it goes for me. And that's just unique to me. That's not something that will happen with everyone. It's an okay shotgun. I'm not going to say to farm it. Crap. It's pretty good. It's sort of like Vermithus, where if you spawn and kill Vermi, it's one of the most satisfying feelings ever. Because you have all that effort. But is it worth it? I mean, Umdum Dark is the only source that drops this shotgun. Ain't gonna lie. So you don't really have a choice. It's not like Vermi, where Vermi will drop the Northfleet and Hyperius will drop the Northfleet. So it's not like, you know, like you could say go farm Vermithus, but there's really no reason. Vermithus can, like everything Vermithus can drop everything else. Well, something else can drop it. If you want a legendary class mod, farm new bitches. You want to get a, like if you want to get something specific like a Northfleet, go farm Hyperius. It's more likely to happen than spawning Vermi. So would I recommend farming Umdum Dark? If you want to see it done everything in the game, yeah. If not, no. If you just want a Twister, honestly, just get someone to drop one for you or mod it in with the perfect pass, because it's not fun farming. I'm not going to do it just yet because Bullstars might drop unique. He did not. Bullstars can drop unique, and I'm probably going to have to cover it as well as the other uniques that can drop in this DLC. So, after killing these guys, I'm going to give myself the other weapons that can drop, and I'll state who can drop them. I'm pretty sure I can do all the weapon guys now. So, I will see you guys in the next weapon guide. Tell you what, I decided to screw it. So, I'm not even doing an intro for this one. This is just going to be put onto the next episode. So right after killing, what's his face? Bullstars, I'm going to show what he can drop. Bullstars can drop this. Bullstars can drop the Rex, which has a really good skin actually. I kind of appreciate that skin. That's nice. There's a Jacob's pistol that says it can find as fast as you pull the trigger. That's a lie. Like, I'm pressing the trigger multiple times. Are the bullets ricochet? Yeah. So as you can see, the bullets ricochet on this thing is kind of cool, in all honesty. I forgot about that. That shows how little I use this weapon. Do they home in on enemies? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, Bullstars can drop this. Do I recommend this as Jacob's pistol? Honestly, no. The problem with this is that the Maggie already exists, and the Maggie's a times 6 and fires as fast as you can pull the trigger. This gun doesn't really do enough damage to really warrant using it. Like, maybe on Gage, maybe on Maya, like maybe even on Salvador. But I personally don't really recommend it. It's just not that good. And if I'm anything about it, I should go back to the fast travel. yeah, I decided let's make this weapon guide being all the uniques I can drop in the Hammerlock DLC, because I don't want to extend this DLC by 2 videos just to show the raid boss stuff and the non-raid boss stuff. So I'm going to travel to Hunter's Grotto, and we'll kill the enemy and see if it drops the weapon. If it doesn't, then I will just I'll just show it in my inventory because I have it. I decided to give myself all these weapons because honestly, out of all of them, there's maybe 2 worth farming. The chopper is fun to farm. Well, not fun to farm. The chopper is kind of a trophy, I guess. I saw the feeling of all these weapons is that they're all about fame. They're all about the trophy, not exactly being good. The twist is fine. Hey, big boy. God, I need one of you. But we're going to make our way over to Arizona, and she can drop the next piece of gear that we're going for. But yeah, a lot of weapons in this DLC aren't really that good. In fact, the next weapon we're about to get is okay, it's just it has so much to compete with that it's just not going to do much. That's where this DLC kind of failed. This DLC could have been all about hunting some cool, unique guns, but it gets interrupted by a jack plot halfway through, or like basically right from the start, and all the weapons you can farm aren't that good. The Hydra is good, the Twister's pretty good. I prefer the Hydra over the Twister, but you know, Twister's good. And then I think that's kind of it actually. Well, the Wolf Fighter is good too. Completely forgot that I had it equipped. I forget, that's how good the Wolf Fighter is. I forget it's even in this DLC. But we're going to head on down here towards Arizona. I'm not finding it with the Wax though. The Wax is just bad. Like it has competition for being the worst thing in the game. And there is Arizona. The Twister can hit a crisp boss. The bullets do pass for enemies, so you can add crisp with it. Just gotta make sure the shots actually land. That's not good. Okay, no, I'm swapping out the Wax for the Hound again. I guess I could show up the Yellow Jacket as well, because you did get the end of the DLC. You know what? Let's do that. There you go. Yellow Jacket does alright. I don't remember if the bullets actually home in or not. Let's see. I think the bullets do home in. Like, I'm not even aiming for Chris, I'm getting Chris.
Blood boy I've become.
What a fantastic blood boy! That should be a collab channel, the Blood Boys. I guess it's too cult-like, I guess. There you go, she's dead, and I think she actually dropped it. There's a blue. Now, resistance relic. I don't think she dropped any others. Nah. Well, I guess I'll just show her she can drop. She can drop, if we could get out the way, the Elephant Gun. The Elephant Gun is a non-scoped Jacob sniper that just does a ton of crit damage. That's the best way to describe it. Although it has a slow bolt to it. If you want a Sniper Zero, I'm pretty sure the campaign actually has a better unique blue Jacobs in general. This is trying to be a buffed version of that gun, if I can remember what the hell it was called. That's in Caro. I think it was in Caro. in the campaign? I think I might have forgotten the legendary, actually. I think I did. I forgot the Foxtrot before, and now I think I may have forgotten another sniper. But yeah, this weapon isn't designed to be aimed down. It's designed like a musket, I guess. As a result, though, it does suffer from bad accuracy as well. Okay, I finally landed the shot, but didn't even kill him. And yeah, if you get a crit, you will do some good damage. Now, I'm not going to talk about character specifics all that much because I'm playing Krieg. He's not exactly designed to use a Jacob's gun. He can use it. It's just the elephant gun isn't one of them. But yeah, it's an okay shotgun. No, sniper. I'm kind of done with it, to be honest. Like, it's so difficult to land a quiver for me that I'm not going to be able to show it off that well. You pretty much have to be in something's face and you have to use hip fire. Meanwhile, Krieg and Zero can just one up to whatever they want to kill and just kill him. Like, in terms of Jacob snipers, it leaves a lot to be desired. And farming Arizona ain't exactly fun, as you saw. She's meant to be sort of a precursor to Dexidious. She's basically Dexidious, except with less health. So yeah, for the other weapons, can drop this DLC. Why can't I? There's one more, I believe. Yeah. So for this next weapon, you need to go kill Bloodtail in Candlewax Crag. So we'll see if we can get it. In order to farm this weapon, you have two choices. You can either run through these bandit camps, or you can take the way with all the beasts, all of the blocks and that. If you had to pick a safer path, I would probably say this one that goes towards Rouge. Especially if you're doing it like my Monster's Wear. Because, I mean, as I like my Monster's Wear, you'd rather see if you can get Tail of Skillions from here. As well as Slag Spores, whereas Slag Spores can spawn over there, but you're dealing with a lot more stuff. Like, see, this is clearly the right decision. I can just run through here, and there's barely anything that's coming after us. And you're dead. You're dead. Oh, you should be dead. Oh joy. Oh, tail skeleton. Sweet.
Hey, on an unrelated note, have you given any thought to letting us kill the thing? No? No, babe, that's cool.
That should have been 8, but I guess not. Do that.
Such beautiful misery.
Now for now. Unfortunate. I thought I was getting fine. Yeah, here's a problem. The bolt has to be fully cocked back. If you melee during the bolting animation, the game will say, oh, you're still bolting, but not play the animation. So even though I want to shoot the sniper really bad, it may look like I was lining up my shot. I wasn't. I was literally pressing left click, wondering why the hell I wasn't shooting. You can say I was doing okay on Krieg because, you know, it's causing explosions, but that's just because of Bloodsplosion. You could ask, does Zero like Jacob's gun? Zero does, but not these ones. Like that's the thing with Hammerlock's Hunt. It's just the base game has so much better gear. why would I ever go farm these guns when I could go get a Lyuda, I could go get a conference call, I could go get anything, I could get a striker from Slappy, who's a much faster farm. Like, that's the thing. I don't hate this DLC as much as I used to, but I can see where the problems come from. Like, there's a reason they made Hamlock get a DLC on Borderlands 3. Because this one did not work for him. I understand Hamlock being a hunter and a gentleman. It's just not exactly a good thing. But after you do the mission to fight Bloodtail, Bloodtail does respawn with half health. Why do you respawn with half health? I'm concerned now. You shouldn't spawn with half health. Oh, that's because you regen shield like that, that's why. Like a typical stalker. But now you're stuck. Oh, you did drop it. There you go. So, Hamlock's Damned Cowboy. I do have another version of this, which I was intended to use if I didn't get, being the Wild Damned Cowboy. But so Hamlock's Cowboy is basically just a regular version. Jacob's fast you can pull the trigger. I'm trying to remember if it has projectile spread on it. No. And it says it's as fast as you can pull the trigger. Every weapon in this DLC is a lie. Except for the Hydra. So, let's go over everything else first. So, you guys saw what the elephant gun was like. There you go, trick shot wax. So, the trick shot wax says it's fast you can pull the trigger. I'm spamming left click right now. You can't tell. I think the only way I could tell is if I were to fame. Like, the wax is so slow at firing that it shouldn't say fires as fast as you can pull the trigger. The Cowboy is the same. It's faster, but it's 1 bullet per second. So what the elephant guy was like, he's still there. You saw what the what's that? I can't remember his bloody name. The elephant guy was like. The Hydra is the only one that fires as fast as you can pull the trigger. And I'm starting to think that's a coding error. But we'll show how this works, just to get some regular guys. In terms of assault rifles, it's alright, but there's way better ones, especially way better Jacobs ones you can get. Like, so bad that I need that. I need to take a kill right there and hope that I can get another kill right now. And it's so slow reloading. In fact, it's so bad that I died. Joy. You could say, oh, you weren't landing your shots, Bob. Yeah, I wasn't landing my shots, but this gun needs to fire as fast as you can pull the trigger. It shouldn't be semi-auto, like it is. But all Jacob's guns semi-auto, but its semi-auto is bad. Like, it's just such a saddening state that Hamlock's hunts so many bad weapons and then like 2 good weapons and a really good shield. It does Jacobs wrong. It does Jacobs dirty. If these guns kept Jacobs quirk in the first game, being able to one-shot stuff, then this DLC would have been received far better. But right now, every single unique in this DLC is something you can skip, and you probably wouldn't be missing out on much. The only reason you need a Rough Rider is for extra health on Krieg, maybe speed on Maya, maybe some stuff on Salvador. And if you want to shield a Zero, sure. But you can just use a Love Thump on Zero if you don't want to shield. It would do the job as good, if not better. And Krieg would also argue that you should have a Love Thump on him instead of a Rough Rider. Because yeah, you can get bonus health, but you can do the exact same thing with anything in the game. Yeah, I figured why not get all uniques covered in one video, show off what they're all like.
My flesh is forever.
Now, I guess I could say right now. Well, actually no, I'm not going to say it. I was going to ask for something, but I don't know. I'm probably better off exploring forums than that for it. But I guess if any mods listen, this isn't an ask, this is just a thing. If any modders want to look at guns to be made better, take the guns that I have in question. Take the Rex, take the Cowboy, take the Elephant gun, and make them incredible. Yes, can make them incredible. Firstly, make them all an actual Jacobs. Make them as fast as you can pull the trigger. Second thing I would do, I would have... Well, the Rex is all about ricocheting. So I would have it do something really cool to ricochet, where maybe if it ricochets towards the enemy automatically, or does fire damage. One of those two. Not both, just one of the two. For the Elephant gun, it needs to just be able to hit its mark. It's a bit inaccurate. The Cowboy needs to be semi-automatic, and I would make it fire multiple pellets like a certain pearlescent of all I'm thinking of right now. I would make it be a precursor to that. Make it so the bullet splits into two or something when you fire it. Just make Hammerlock's Hunt worth farming, because right now it's not at all. For that, I'm gonna end this weapon guide. This very long weapon guide that might be half an hour. So next time on Borderlands 2, because I'm going to put this at the very end of the Hammerlock's Hunt Let's Play. Next time on Borderlands 2, we are going to tackle a Headhunter as one of the two remaining characters we haven't played yet. So I will see you guys then.